locked into You Are Urban iPlay Radio, the world's first urban podcast network.
Lose £5 in 5 days with ISOT. ISOT sponsors the Two Urban Guys.
Hey, yeah, they need some real brothers critiquing the movie.
Yeah, giving up the real shit.
Right, man. You dig?
Real brothers.
Yeah.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Two Urban Guys at the Movies. Episode 22. With your hosts.
I'm Enigma.
He's not, he's Kwame, but he said our name, so it's out there already.
What's good, people?
What's good? Alright, so wait. We're going to jump in. If you don't know, we review movies with an urban twist, and we're going to review a movie that came out beginning of August. It was one of the last big budget blockbusters for the summer. I mean, been a lot of comic book movies this year, a lot of movies for it to go up against, but it came and done a thing and was a little bit different. So, I mean, we wanted to give it a little bit of time to marinate. I hope you guys have seen it by now. And the movie we're referring to is
Suicide Squad.
Bang. That DC movie that came out, basically it's, you know what? The synopsis actually breaks it down exactly what it is. Okay. So you break it down.
All right, let's go. It feels good to be bad. Assemble a team of the world's most dangerous, incarcerated supervillains, provide them with the most powerful arsenal at the government's disposal, and send them off on a mission to defeat an enigmatic, insuperable?
Yeah, that'll do.
See? Entity. U.S. intelligence officer Amanda Waller has determined only a secretly convened group of what the hell? How do you say that?
Let's just go despicable individuals.
Yeah. Despicable individuals with next to nothing to lose will do. However, once they realized they weren't picked to succeed, but chosen for their patent culpability when they inevitably fell, will the Suicide Squad resolve to die trying or decide it's every man for himself? That sounds like the 70s Batman comic book.
Serious.
Like, you know the ending when someone's reading, like the ending scene. So,
I mean, if you didn't know Suicide Squad, it's basically...
I read that terribly, by the way. I should have read it earlier. Sorry.
It's fine. It's basically a twist on the whole superhero genre thing. So rather than superheroes, it's a team of supervillains. So you could say they're like the villain version of the Avengers almost type of thing, if you don't know. And the Suicide Squad is made up of Will Smith as Deadshot.
Yep.
Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
She killed it.
She done her thing. Jay, I don't like you because of Terminator Genesis and every film you've been in since then, but however, you're quite jarring in Die Hard.
Hilarious.
As his son, Courtney. That's Captain Boomerang. We got the black guy from Oz as Killer Croc. I'm not going to say his name. You know, Io.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Do you know I never knew that was him?
See, yeah, that's him. Mr. Echo. Adewale. Mr. Echo.
No, that was...
It's Killer Croc. And we've also...
He's a brilliant actor.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. And I mean, those are the main Suicide characters. And also, there's a guy that's an antagonist that's kind of messing up shit for them, and that's Jared Leto, or Leto, however you want to say it,
Leto, yeah.
as the Joker. All right, so I mean, let's just get straight into it. I mean, what did you think of the film?
Hold on, wait. Did you just reel all of that off head?
Yeah.
Like, you're a fan.
I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan. No notes.
For real?
No notes. I mean, what did you think of the film? Let's just go straight into it. What did you think?
Honestly?
Yeah.
I thought I wasn't going to like it because of Batman vs. Superman.
Yes, which we know you don't like.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
Is she with you?
Like,
I thought she was with you.
Shut up, Batman. Martha. Both our mothers' names are Martha? I love you. You're my brother now. I'll go kill him for you. That corny ass shit. Anyway.
So because Zachary. Of that, you thought you weren't going to like this?
Yeah, and it's Zachary's fault. Yeah. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I like this.
Yeah?
And the humor saves it for me, and it was paced well.
Yeah.
And that was quite important for me, was the
Yeah.
pacing because of Batman vs Superman. That was paced like a snail. And this was paced a little bit faster. I liked it. It was like straight to it.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it was a little corny that the first scene had to be Will Smith because he's the most bankable actor in the film.
Yeah.
But technically, it shouldn't really have been him.
Didn't need to be.
No,
but
it didn't.
Yeah.
But it was obvious why they did it. And,
Yeah.
and the thing is, though, the one good thing I can say about Will is that he didn't mess up. He didn't fail to please.
Yeah.
He played it well.
Yeah.
I didn't think, nah, man, they could have got someone else.
Yeah,
Or
no.
Will didn't really smack it, you know.
No,
I genuinely thought,
this felt like throwback Will. This felt like charismatic,
Yeah.
Big Willie style Will Smith. That's what
like,
this
Will's got
pause.
it.
But this is what it felt like. It felt like that Joker Will. That I could switch on you if I needed to, but I'm just rather bore you off type of Will. And that works in this role.
Do you know what it reminded me of? And it's arguably one of my favorite Will characters that he's ever played, and I so hope that they make a sequel. Hancock.
Okay,
That's what
that's
what Deadshot reminded me of, because he's a superhero, but no one liked him.
Bit arrogance, blah blah blah.
So it kind of reminded me of that.
Of that movie.
Love Hancock so much. You know what I mean? So,
actually, I hate that movie, but
how Sway?
Yeah,
you ain't got the
literally.
answers.
I watched that about 2 weeks ago.
How could real talk? Just touch
Okay,
that for a second. Why'd you hate it? Please,
hate. I don't hate anything other than Don Cheadle. I don't hate anything, so I just dislike.
Do you
Hancock.
want to catch some little Don Cheadle joke? Just 1 second.
Good,
little,
go on.
side step.
Go on.
Have you ever watched El the Goat Maganaut? You know the story, Rebound. You know when he tells the story of El the Goat?
Nah.
That basketball player that never made it, but he was like known as one of the greatest of all time.
No.
You need to watch it. Basically, like, because you know Don Cheadle plays the goat, yeah?
I didn't, but
like,
go on.
In the early scenes, like the opening scenes of the film, why does Don Cheadle's little brother play him? Please go watch it because he looks just like him. It's hilarious. You would love it. It's hilarious. But anyway, go back to why you hate Hancock real quick, please.
Just because it was a bit of a meh movie. Oh, you're a superhero that's got a chip on your shoulder. Oh, you should do better. Oh, Charlize Theron is also a superhero. If you lot go too far away from each other, you'll die. But you must get close to each other and you'll live. Hancock. Shit! Fam, that's Hancock. I just told you Hancock in 20 seconds, fam. That is Hancock.
You actually got it the wrong way around, though.
I don't care! Fam, that's Hancock.
Is if they stay close to each
Oh,
other.
okay. Yeah, that's what I said. I said, if they go too far away, they'll die. If we get close, we'll live. Is that what I said? I don't care what I said. Bottom line is, Hancock is shit, fam. Hancock is shit.
Even what you just said, I like it.
Why
I like it.
Why?
Because,
Why?
Bruv, the
Superhero
humor and the action matched together is hilarious, bro.
See a superhero who needs a PR boost.
It was a great take. It was a great take.
Yeah, it was, but they just didn't do it right. And Charlize Theron was wasted.
Yeah, she was wasted. But you're trying to tell me the prison scene isn't one of the funniest scenes you've ever seen?
No, I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember it.
If you don't get out of my way, your head is going up his ass.
Oh, yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
come on, man. That's
okay. But no.
Okay, but
this
anyway.
Going back to Will Smith as Deadshot in this.
Yeah.
He done his thing. I feel he done his thing. I know what I felt. Even though a lot of the scenes were geared around him, he didn't overshadow the team. And that was a worry. Because he's the biggest star by far of all of them. You put all their money together, it probably ain't going to make Jaden money, let alone Will Smith money. However,
no way.
He played it as part of the team. And this is something that Will has needed to do for a little while. Let's stop making them...
Close to 15 years.
Just about, just about that long. Like, stop making these silly... It's just me movies.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend's
7 pounds. No, we know it's good, but why you keep making films where you're the only actor in the whole world?
7 pounds. Focus.
After shit. I mean, After Earth.
After Earth. Concussion.
Give us free.
And with the truth. Tell us the truth.
They should be allowed to play football when they want.
Cut. Will, allow it, innit? Allow it, man. Allow it.
I'm trying to do the accent,
allow it. I mean, he was real good
as well,
in this.
Will. No, don't beg Oscars, fam.
Will been
if
begging for the Oscar
you deserve it, but fuck Oscars. But anyway.
Will's, yeah. But this, for me, was a return to form for Will.
I agree.
Definite return.
He
to
needed
form.
this though. You are right.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
100%
He
needed this.
something like this. He needed, and I think Hancock was his attempt to get into the superhero movie.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. So he's
Bro,
tried.
Hancock was a big blockbuster though.
Where's the sequel?
I know.
Hancock 2, Hancock Out of the Shadows. They know Hancock, boy. They don't care about Hancock. I mean,
That's fucking funny. Hancock 2 Out of the Shadows, man.
shit.
That's hilarious.
What did you think? This character divides. Some people didn't like his performance, but I thought it was dope. What did you think of the Joker?
Who the hell could not like
there
his
was a
performance?
few mixed reviews when it first came out.
You know what? To me, that's straight hating. Stop comparing him to Heath. The same way nobody compared Heath to Jack Nicholson. Stop comparing them.
Thank you.
Every Joker's been different.
Thank you.
And they're
Thank
all
you. Even the
good.
TV
the TV show Joker is still one of the best. Like all of them are good. Like, you know what actually kind of pisses me off about the whole Joker story, yeah? Is the fact that everybody says Heath's Joker was the best. Because I'm not saying Heath's Joker wasn't the best. I'm saying it's the film that was so good, not just the Joker. Because don't tell me that Jack Nicholson, because bruv, I remember when the original Batman came out. And I remember the rave reviews Jack Nicholson was getting. Because they couldn't believe how sick his Joker was. They was like, rah, Jack Nicholson went in with the Joker. Do you know what I mean? So how all of a sudden, what, just because now Heath Ledger's in the new, like, is the new Joker, everyone's saying that he killed it and no one's ever going to touch him. That's not true. Because I guarantee you, if he didn't die, everyone wouldn't be saying that he was that great. They'll be saying, he was good, but because he got an honorary Oscar mention, everyone's going on like...
Remember, he won the honorary Oscar. He didn't mention he won
for
the
real,
honorary Oscar, a posthumous Oscar win.
See, that to me, that shit's corny. That shit's corny. I hate that death prize shit that people get. Like, that's corny. Because if he was alive, you wouldn't have given it to him.
Everyone's a better person when they die.
Real talk.
Everyone's better.
Tell their true story, man. Do you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, like, I don't want no one to diss any of the Jokers. Like, let's go back. 60s Joker. He was a fucking G. You can't, like, as corny as everyone thinks the Batman
but that's
was back
where
then.
Joker came from.
Exactly. Like, none of the other guys would have known how to play Joker if that guy didn't play Joker first. Do you get what I'm saying? So learn your genesis. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously, Jack Nicholson's Joker. Heath Ledger's Joker was a mixture of the two, the 60s Joker and Jack Nicholson's Joker. Now, you got Jared Leto. Jared Leto, not only has he got a lot to live up to, he also realizes, no, but I've got a lot to pull from. Because I've now got 3 Jokers to look at. And no one can tell me that he did. Bruv, I forgot that was Jared Leto. I'm like, no, this guy's fucking
done his
Joker,
thing. He done his thing.
He had the laugh down pat.
That's what you said. Like, the laugh was one of the best laughs I think that the Joker's had.
Blatant.
Yeah,
that delayed crazy shit.
Heavy. You know, he said, you know, he went real method with this whole film.
I know.
You know, he said he tried the laugh out, like you tried different laughs out in public, but and just would see which one would scare people the most, basically. So Rago just be standing there, just start laughing.
Are you serious?
And obviously, and he's not dressed as Jared Leto, so you'd be like, what the fuck is this guy? Serious,
bruv, that's insane.
I mean, let's go through the gifts that he sent people. So I mean, you know, he was in character the whole film. Will Smith said he didn't meet him until after the film finished because he was in character as the Joker the whole film. Wow. Like, he went in. So this is what he sent his fellow cast members as he was the Joker.
How long did it take to film this shit? This motherfucker went home to his girl like that?
He sent a live rat to Margot Robbie. Yeah, live rat. So when you open the box, like, the rat is alive in it. It's not like it's dead. Bullets to Will Smith. Okay, that's fine. A soiled Playboy magazine.
That's high! Real talk, yeah? That might warrant a punch in the face. And then we can make up afterwards. But just out of principle, I might need to punch you in your face.
Who sold it?
Like,
that's my question.
That's all I want to know. Because if it's not mine, you should have sent it to me. The only person that's allowed to soil a Playboy magazine and send it to anybody is me. And I should send it to myself.
Yeah, self-addressed envelope.
Do you know what I'm saying?
A dead hog, anal beads, and used condoms for the whole crew. Where was man getting all this slack come from? That's my question. Like, that's a lot of coming. You had to move it.
Okay.
I don't know. It's weird.
Do you know what? I honestly think it was a great idea for Tom Hardy to have not been amongst this, because them two would have had beef.
Probably,
because
yeah.
he's a method actor too.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying
maybe
he
their
would have
methods would have clashed. So
yes.
Yeah.
And I don't think he would have needed to method act that character, the Ric Flair character,
Yeah.
which, I mean, obviously, okay, if you guys don't know, he was originally cast as the Ric Flair character, the soldier. He turned it down. But here's the thing.
He said scheduling conflicts, he dropped out. He was actually quite pissed that
he was doing The Revenant, innit? Yeah. But you do realise, like, scheduling conflicts is usually the reason they give. It's such an agency stroke management reason.
Yeah, it's management.
Yeah, that's nonsense when they say that. I mean, I believe him this time round because, like he was doing The Revenant, do you know what I mean? And obviously the film got an Oscar.
At least he got proof.
Yeah.
And man got nominated for an Oscar. So he
Yeah.
technically won a bit more from doing that.
Yeah.
Because the Ric Flag ain't getting an Oscar off this shit.
No.
I mean,
No.
what did you... Joker, a lot of Joker scenes were cut out. Do you feel like, for me, because he was almost like, he had a bit of, he was almost like a gangster. You understand what I'm saying? He had a Scarface vibe about him. Like, he was very much like a gangbanger, if you kind of saying, like, lead gangster type of thing.
Do you know what,
And I'm pissed they took out a lot of his scenes.
I'm pissed they took out a lot of scenes, but if I'm honest, I think it works only because I like the way he kept on coming in and coming out because it made sure that the film wasn't about him, and
That's
the film
true.
isn't about him.
Yeah,
and
not
he
at all,
got
not
a
at
good
all.
chunk of the beginning of the film. When they tell the story of him and Harlequin, and when Batman is after them and the roof of the car and all that, and you're messing up date night, like that whole scene was dope, and that was all Joker. And to be honest, you got to ask yourself, I mean, what did they say? They said there was about only 15 minutes worth of scenes in the film.
Basically, yeah.
I think that's enough.
Yeah,
it's not a Joker film.
No, I hear
you got to think, bruv. The Suicide Squad consists of how many people, bruv? 5 or 6 characters, not including Amanda Waller and not including Rick Flag.
Amanda Waller was real good in this.
Yeah, she was.
Olivia, was it?
Yeah.
Octavia Spencer.
Octavia
Spencer.
No,
sorry.
Shit, I've forgotten her name. Shame, that's really
that is really bad of us. Yeah, it's actually really bad of us.
I'm actually embarrassed.
We are going to find out what her name is.
Yeah, I hold it.
Viola Davis. My bad.
How the hell we should be doing
we should have known that. But her and Octavia Spencer are technically the same person.
Bareface.
They've never been seen.
Never been seen on the same table together.
Never
been seen on the red carpet together. They take.
But I mean, you know who their original choice for Joker for was? Ryan Gosling.
For
the Joker.
Nah, you're only saying that because you're not a Gosling fan. Gosling could have done it, bruv. Gosling could have done it. It would have been weird and different, but Gosling could have done it, bruv. Gosling's got it. Nah, maybe not, but Gosling's good though. Please give Gosling.
Do you think Oprah would have been a better Amanda Waller? I'm glad she would. You're in the Suicide Squad. She could have pulled off Amanda Waller.
You shot a lot of people. I've shot a lot of people. Dickhead. Shut up, Oprah. Give me that money.
Did you know that your boy Zachary actually directed a scene in the movie?
What do you mean he directed a scene?
He directed the Flash cameo. We're in now. If you don't know, there's a few DC characters that get a cameo, and he directed the Flash part when the Flash apprehends Captain Boomerang. So when you guys are watching it, if you ain't watched it, watch it again. That's Zach.
How I feel about Zack Snyder with sound effects. I really don't give a fuck about him.
Just saying he helped out. I'm just saying he's there for the team.
Bruv, you know how
he's there for the team.
I haven't liked him since Sucker Punch, bruv. And I'd like to Sucker Punch him.
Straight.
I don't like him, bruv.
Speaking of, okay, I'll get to this a little bit later. Did you,
you know when you get twigs in your mouth. Sorry.
You talking like that. Of the big superhero movies so far, as in Batman vs. Superman, Captain America Civil War, Deadpool, and X-Men Apocalypse, where would you rank Suicide Squad?
Definitely above Batman vs. Superman.
Batman vs. Is that at the bottom? Is that worse than X-Men for you?
Which X-Men? What, Apocalypse?
Apocalypse, where Apocalypse was just shouting the whole movie.
Hilarious.
I do a shout.
That's Ivan Ooze, fam.
Yeah. Was it better than that?
To be honest, I think X-Men is better than Batman vs. Superman.
Okay, so you're putting Batman vs. Superman bottom. X-Men. Is Suicide Squad better than Deadpool or Civil War?
Ooh. Hell no.
Yeah, it's not. Is
No
it?
way.
It's not.
It's definitely not better than
When I
Civil
said it
War.
out loud, it sounded even
You
worse.
realize what you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
said?
yeah, it sounded
Because
even
let's
worse.
be honest, yeah, it's definitely not better than Civil War. It
I've-
can't be.
I've rewatched Civil War a few times. It's getting better every time I watch it. It's one of my favorite films of all time. Sorry, just putting it out there.
Bro,
just putting it out there.
Have we had the conversation of
Just putting it
Civil
out
War versus Avengers
at
1?
Yeah, I think we need to have it soon.
I think so.
But
Because
I know
it's
what
a
I'm
big,
really
yeah, let's put that one on pause because that's a big conversation. Because there's,
We
it's
need that. We
a
need
massive contender. And if
need
I'm
that.
honest, yeah, I don't want to say it. But anyway.
Yeah, let's leave that. Let's
yeah.
leave it.
So that, as far as I'm concerned, in that list that you just said, that's top. And Deadpool is a close second. Because Deadpool has got so much rewatchable value. It's just fucking hilarious.
So you're saying it's technically one of the best superhero movies of the year? Would you say Suicide Squad? Would you say it's definitely one of the best?
It's got good rewatchable value. It's funny.
Would you recommend people go watch it?
The witch shit is jarring.
The Enchantress. The
The
Enchantress.
Enchantress shit is jarring.
Don't tell me you didn't like that special effect though. When she
That shit
touched
was
her hand and
crazy.
changed. That shit
was
sick,
crazy.
bruv. That shit
Yeah,
looked
that shit
sick.
was crazy, but it was freaking me out
Okay,
because of it looking so real. The
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
the way she just comes out of the darkness,
Yeah,
and the real, that whole shit was kind of
special effects
creepy.
are dope. What
Yeah.
about
It was a bit weird.
I can't remember the name of his character. Diablo, the fire guy.
Yeah,
He was sick.
that character
Hesse.
is arguably the best character out of all the Suicide Squad. Yeah, and I like his whole build up. And I like what they did with him. Do you know what I mean? The fact, when he's just sitting in something and he don't want to come out because he don't like the old him. Like, I like his story. I like how they developed him. It was really cool.
He's
I
my
like that.
family now. They're my family now.
Yeah, he's hard. He was
He
hard.
was
That
hard.
when he switches at the end, he was sick. But you
Sacrificed
know what?
himself.
Going back to what you said about Jai Courtney, yeah, I don't like him either. Like, I don't know why they got him for this.
No, I to be honest, he wasn't. He's been worse for me. So this was just about bearable. Jai Courtney. If you want Jai Courtney at his worst, once again, Die Hard 5. Yes. It's not even Terminator Genesis. It's Die Hard 5.
Stop fucking crying.
Oh my
Your
days.
dad has just come from the other side of the
Serious.
fucking world.
You heard that, D?
You know what I mean?
home, that D?
You know what I'm saying? You
Like,
dickhead.
really
Do you not
jarred.
realize that your dad has risked his life just to come and get you
Serious,
like pussy
serious.
hole?
But I gotta say, there's one part
I
of the
digress.
movie that completely threw me out, and I was literally laughing in the cinema. You see, at the end, when they finally found where Enchantress where Enchantress is, and she's changed into that different, like, she doesn't look like the witch anymore. She's turned into more of a she looks like someone from 4, if you kind of go and say, she's like all supernatural. Remember, she's in the blue and all of that, blah blah blah. Why was she doing the Harlem Shake, fam? Fam, she was dancing. You know, with the part when she's talking, fam. Why was she Harlem shaking? She Harlem shaked throughout the whole of that part. I was thinking to myself, fam, I literally was laughing in the cinema. And every time we went to her, she was gyrating. I can't take it seriously.
Nah, you're right.
Fam, if I threatened you with a knife and I was Harlem shaking, you would say, come on. Like, you wouldn't be scared. You wouldn't be scared. Like, you can't Harlem shake and be threatening. That part threw me the fuck out. I'm not going to lie. That had me laughing. And I'm not going to lie. I think, I can't remember her name. The model, Cara Deving, I think her name is. Yeah. Whatever her name is. I don't think she's a good actress. I actually thought she was whack.
Yeah, me too.
I thought she was
Yeah,
whack.
me
I thought
too.
she was
They like
flat.
her.
I thought she didn't bring nothing to the role.
Yep.
And I think the director got her probably because she looked the part, and that's it. Because she had no acting chops. No acting chops.
You know Hollywood's all about the
No, seriously. I could have got someone from fucking like Hollyoaks, and they could have done better.
blatant. You're right though. She's bad. She was bad, and not in a good way. Bad. Just terrible acting. Yeah.
Terrible
She needs more work. Like if you're just a model, just stay a model. It's like when Naomi Campbell was in Fresh Prince, isn't it?
Just stay a model.
You
Just
can't
stay a
do
model.
anything
Just
more
do
than
what you
that.
do.
Yeah.
Play only roles where you are a model.
Real talk.
Then you're fine. You're fine. Anything else?
No.
Speaking of, I liked about this movie as well. They've done something that I haven't seen them do in a while. Have you seen the Purple Lamborghini music video?
No.
It's Purple Lamborghini is a song from Rick Ross and Skrillex. Check it out now if you ain't heard it. It's on YouTube. But the video, Joker's in all of it.
Seriously?
And he's as the Joker.
How can I not have seen this?
Serious. If you guys ain't checked it out, Purple Lamborghini, the song is sick as well. Skrillex, that production. But Joker, Jared Leto, all up in it, and it's a very Suicide Squad-esque video. Really dope.
See.
And you remember back in the day when they used to have movie characters in the videos and
why
shit?
Why have they stopped that?
I don't know why, because it worked sick, bro.
I love that shit.
Purple Lamborghini, check that out. He's actually in that more than he's in the Blood Club film, that's what it seemed like. But it's dope. It's dope. I like that whole cross coming across.
Yeah, I like that. I want to see that. That's sick.
Would you say this is better than, you said it's better than Batman vs. Superman?
Yep.
Is it better than Man of Steel?
Yep.
Wow. So does this film give you faith that DC can get back on track and possibly rival Marvel after the slip up of Batman vs. Superman?
Yes and no. And I tell you, yes, because they look like they're going in the right direction in terms of balancing the dark and the humor. They need to learn how to do that better. But no, because they're still trying to copy Marvel.
Yeah.
It's like they're trying to copy them in like a roundabout backwards way. They're trying to do it backwards, but you're still doing the same thing because they're still your template. And I don't like that. To be honest, I think they should have taken up their own lane and done exactly what they wanted to do. But at the end of the day, Hollywood's about, these studios are about money. They're not about art. So if they was about art, then the films would be coming across very different, because the simple fact that you've just cut Joker out because you're scared of this, that and the other, that proves that you're not about the art, you're about the money.
You wanted to make it lighthearted because Batman vs. Superman was too dark.
If you know the comic book is like Suicide Squad is hard, then make it hard. But you don't want to make it hard.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what's annoying, because DC has always been that. Marvel has always been that.
You mentioned Dark Knight. That's a hard film. That's a crime thriller, fam. It's not a superhero movie. It's a crime thriller. You get me? It's a dark movie. No one ain't catching joke in Dark Knight, but it's regarded as one of the best superhero movies of all time.
Barefaced.
So it's like,
it's ridiculous.
They didn't need to, and like you said, it's DC. It's your company, fam. You may own this shit. So you should have said, you know what? Bun it. Even if they don't like Batman vs. Superman so dark, we keeping the shit dark. We keeping everything in there.
But you know what it is, though? I think when it comes down to it, that's the actual truth or the facts that we don't actually realise. Is that the Marvel comic book universe isn't owned by Marvel Studios. Marvel Studios is owned by Disney, isn't it? Yeah. So technically Disney's calling the shots. Marvel Studios is just the name. They bought them out. So they actually call the shots. And then DC, it's not really owned by DC Studios. Isn't it Warner Brothers?
Yeah, technically.
So, you know what I'm saying? So ultimately, it's
there's always money men behind it that's pulling them.
Because let's be honest, even though you guys are the intelligent ones that make the films and write the scripts and write the comics and shit, you don't make the final decisions.
No,
because they will let you. They say shoot the movie and we get final cut.
Exactly.
Which is basically what just happened with Suicide Squad. So it's like
a lot of superhero movies.
And they probably said, okay, like how long is Suicide Squad? It's approximately just under 2 hours, right? So they probably had an edit which was closer to 2.5 hours long.
At least, yeah.
So they said, okay, that's too long because Batman vs. Superman was about
too long.
And we didn't really like that.
Cut a good half hour out so we can make this nice and friendly.
Yeah.
Nah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
One thing I didn't like.
Yeah.
And this is just the last point. The ending of the film. You see at the end when she's built this machine that they didn't explain why she built the machine and it's kind of destroying the city.
Yeah. I want to
Shit's flying up in the air.
Yeah.
Why does every superhero movie have to have something flying in the air? X-Men, Magneto, and rubbish flying in the air. Captain America, shit, flying in the air. Why? Batman vs. Superman, Man of Steel, shit, flying in the air and dropping the fuck back down.
Turtles out of the shadows.
Shit, flying in the air and dropping the fuck back down. Transformers, shit, flying up in the air and dropping the fuck back down. Bruv, can shit not just blow up anymore? Shit gotta fly back up and come back down.
That's fucking hilarious. But
that shit piss me off.
That is the funniest observation you've done to date. But you know the most ironic thing about that observation? Again, desensitizing.
Yeah.
I don't want to delve into this shit.
Go on.
But I'm just saying, like, these are the things, bruv. They put these things in the film on purpose. A lot of the time, it's just because they're straight lazy and they're copying each other.
Yeah.
And they just can't think of a new idea.
Straight.
That's the main reason, I think. But the other main reason is because they're preparing us for something. Because of something that they're going to do in real life. Because a lot of people don't realize Hollywood is just a propaganda machine. So there's a reason why they keep showing us certain things. So that's why you got to realize there's a pattern, bro. Patterns don't lie. Because you're right. Look how many times you're going to show us the same thing. Why? It's true. Why does world destruction always happened the same way.
Exactly.
So that must tell you something.
Shit flies up in the air and falls the fuck back down. Independence Day flies up in the air, buses and shit. People falls in fact. In fact, the first people that I think I saw do it, literally, maybe was Transformers 4. With you see the magnet and they're taking everything up. Possibly whichever one came out. Which came out first? Transformers 4 or Man of Steel? Whichever one came out first. Those were the first that I've seen a machine that picks shit up, drops it. Everyone else has jacked it since then.
It's a joke,
it's fucking jarring.
It's true. It's
every movie, shit flying up, dropping the fuck back down. Anyway, that was my last point. How many picks do we want to give this, bro?
Suicide Squad. I'll give it 6.5, 7. Yeah, because the only reason why I'm taking stuff away from it is because of the darkness in terms of visual darkness, like hard to see shit.
Yeah,
that's one of my pet peeves.
Yeah.
But the humor's funny, the action's actually good. So and it's paced pretty good. And I like Ike Barinholtz. He's the co-writer. He's the guy that played the security guard in the beginning.
He's funny. Very funny
guy.
Very funny.
And
every scene he's in is funny.
And that's why I kind of like him. So he uplifts the whole vibe of the film. You know, he makes it very comic booky. So yeah, because of him, I like it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna
6.5, 7.
6.5, 7. I'm gonna disagree this time, man. I'm gonna go 8. Enjoyed it a lot. Good performances by everyone.
I can understand it. So much so that I'll go 7. Then.
Okay, nice.
I'll go 7 then.
Viola Davis done her thing. Will done his thing. Returned to form. We ain't even mentioned her, but Margot Robbie was good as Harley Quinn. She was good.
She created a whole new awareness of women.
They
started going mad, fam, for her character.
And she got the solo film coming out as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, she was good. As I said, Leto was good. Joker thought was excellent. So I really enjoyed it, man. Really enjoyed it. I'm going to go 8. I'm definitely going to go 8 picks.
So there was something you mentioned. I said I was going to mention something about it as well. I really wanted to mention it. What did you say? I think it was when you said about the shit, about the shit flying in the air. Oh, fuck, I've forgotten. Shit.
Another time, man. Another time still.
But yeah, all right.
So that's our review of Suicide Squad. And wait, because we always do, would you recommend people check it out?
No, definitely. You have to see this. Because, like, Batman vs. Superman left a bad taste in everyone's mouth.
Yeah, this will help.
Yeah, literally. It'll help get that shit out. It's like you just had milk and magnesia. Now you need to drink some orange juice. Get that taste out of your mouth. It's nasty. Or go toilet.
Suicide Squad.
You are now listening to Two Urban Guys at the Movies.
Looking for the perfect place to hang out and record your music? You just found it. White Hut Studios is a professional recording complex based in Croydon, South London, that's perfect for creatives who are looking for a perfect place to produce their future hits. White Hut Studios can help you craft your project to meet and even exceed your expectations. You can work with our professional sound engineers, producers, and songwriters to execute your ideas and achieve industry broadcast standards. For contact details and more info on this amazing recording complex, log on to www.whitehutstudios.com.
Okay.
We're back.
Is this tea affecting you yet, fam?
Not yet. We're getting it.
Apparently it does take a little bit of time to kick in.
Okay. Kicking in the system a bit later.
Yeah. So just so you know, we're drinking some Damiana tea. If you ain't never heard of that, go check it out. Get yourself a bag.
Get your bags, y'all.
It's like drinking weed.
So, I mean, now we're going to be going, as we mentioned in the last episode, we're going to go straight to the Urban Classic.
Oh, man.
And this one, it's an Urban Classic. And I mean, technically, people might not see this as even an urban movie.
Yo, Enigma, you're a genius for this one.
But it's got as much urbanness about it as any movie you're ever going to find.
Bruv, no. I think it's not even debatable. It's 100% urban classic.
Thank you. Well,
100%.
That's why it's
For
here.
the simple fact that the film is called White Men Can't Jump, and yeah,
Bang.
I just said it.
There's a title.
White Men Can't Jump.
Bang.
It's the urban film.
Yeah.
Technically, there's only one white man in it.
True. Wow, they're true. That really is true.
Yeah, I'm saying.
That really is true. That's really true. So it's about as urban as you can get with
Real
a
talk.
white man in the title. So, I mean, if you didn't know, Wesley Snipes, Woody Harrelson, 1992, Rosie Perez, basketball. Synopsis, please, Kwame.
Set in Los Angeles, about an unlikely pair who hustle unwary punters at street basketball. Streetwise Sidney Dean is the king of the court until the arrival of Billy Hoyle threatens his income from beating rival teams. When Billy proves his prowess on court, Sidney decides to dupe him, but soon realizes he can make more money working with the pretender to his throne, and the pair set out to take LA by storm.
That's why man can't jump.
Why the pretender to his throne? Okay.
He kind of was the pretender to his friend.
Pretender to his throne? Is pretender the right word? I would have thought like contender for his throne, or I don't know. Okay.
No, I see they were trying to be clever with it, but it didn't matter. This film came out in 1992. If you were around that, teenage ages, basketball was blowing up in the UK around here.
Come on. NBA
and around
Jam.
the world, basically. Basketball was really coming to prominence now.
Come on.
Michael Jordan, NBA Jam, Shaquille O'Neal, Penny Hardaway, blah blah blah. And this was one movie that I felt really capitalized not only on the basketball craze at the time, but also the straight up star quality of Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson.
Yep.
Like let's be real. This is 92, so they both weren't fully fledged movie stars at this time. You get me? This was one of them films. When you think of the names, this is one of the films that made them. And that's White Men Can't Jump.
No, 100%. Like you got to ask yourself, like, for example, Wesley's first film or TV appearance was Michael Jackson Bad video.
Yeah.
That was in 88. So he did that in 88. He had a small little part in Critical Condition with Richard Pryor. No one will remember that. I'm the only guy that will remember that. And he looks super young. It's hilarious. And then after that, he did Jungle Fever, 1990. Big film, but technically because it's a black film, it didn't cross over to everybody, so he still wasn't a big star. No. It was just shown that, okay, this guy can act. He's good. Okay. Then, before Jungle Fever, he did Wildcats, one of my favorite 80s films. He did that. That was actually his first appearance in a film with Woody Harrelson. A lot of people don't know this. That was 88 as well.
Even then, he's not even the main character.
He's not. He's one of them.
This is Goldie Hawn's above.
Yeah, that was 100% Goldie Hawn. Him and Woody were just in the team. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they weren't main characters in the team, but they were not main characters by far at all. So it was almost like they weren't even a twosome, really. It was just like we just happened to be in a film together. It's almost like this is where they met kind of thing. And then obviously he did Jungle Fever, like I said. And then 2 years later, White Men Can't Jump. So technically he wasn't even that big a star until he did the film that came after White Men Can't Jump, which he made in the same year, which is Passenger 57. That's when he became the big star. That's when they realized, okay, this motherfucker can do everything. He can do comedy,
drama,
and
action.
He can do drama and action.
When did New Jack come out then?
Oh shit! What am I talking about? I missed that New Jack. Sorry, New Jack was after Jungle Fever. Before
that
this,
was 91, right?
Yeah. So New Jack was when they realized he could do drama. White Men Can't Jump was when they realized he could do comedy, and then it was Passenger 57.
And I like that you picked up on that because White Men Can't Jump is a funny film.
Nah, bro, it's one of the funniest.
If you ain't watched it in a while,
it's one of the funniest.
Fling it on and tell me you're not going to be laughing within the first 5 minutes.
Yes.
Now you're going to be busting up within the first 5 minutes.
Push it to 10. Because
I
watched it the other day because I know the first 5 minutes, the first couple of minutes is when Woody's coming and he's singing with the dudes that are singing in it.
I like that part.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, okay, maybe I'm biased.
No.
I like that part, but yeah.
But I'm just talking about because of the humor.
In terms of the jokes,
it's
okay,
still sick.
Give it 10 minutes, you'll be laughing, fam.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned it earlier, the basketball scene at the beginning of that film.
Come on, man.
Possibly one of the best basketball scenes.
It hurts. It hurts making another man look so bad. Nah, seriously, yeah. Wesley steals the show in every scene.
Star quality, fam.
Yeah, he had it instantly.
If you want to see what star quality is and charisma before they even know it, watch that fucking film.
And to be honest, bro, you got to ask yourself. Let's look at Wesley for a second, and I don't want to push. I don't want to push Woody to the side because Woody is the best sideman ever.
No, this is the Urban Show, so
we're going to talk about Wesley, and Wesley is one of our heroes. You know what I mean? He is that guy. But if you just look at Wesley's prowess in this film, from the first time you see him and hear his voice, not only can he actually play ball, like. He's got the humor and the characteristics to go with it. And he even said, I was reading an article about him the other day, and he's even saying, it's not like I'm a comedian or nothing, but I like to bust jokes. Because he did Expendables 3. When he came out of prison after all his situations. And obviously him and Stallone are proper brethren, isn't it?
From Demolition Man.
Yeah. Exactly, which is another film that, and the reason he got demolition was because of Passion 57, because of how popular he was back then. But anyway, so he even said like they were allowed to put their own jokes in they wrote their own humor jokes. For example, when they broke him out of prison at the beginning of Expendables, then they was like, what did they ask him? He said, oh, what did they look you up for? And they said, tax evasion. He said that was his idea. He said, yeah, put it in. Shit, let's do that and get that joke out of the way, because obviously people want to rinse it.
That shows what type of story it is, because a lot of people wouldn't.
They would have said, no, we're not allowed to talk about it. Don't say nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Don't mention it never happened, Jay.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Happened.
But he just said, no, fuck it. Like, I like comedy. I don't call myself a comedian, but yeah, I can bust jokes. So you got to think, there's no way somebody who hasn't got jokes can carry that sort of humor. Like, it's hard for me to even get past this opening scene because of how dope this opening scene is with, you got him and Kadeem Hardison and the dad from Smart Guy. Like, do you know what I mean? Dwayne Wayne from Different World and the dad from Smart Guy. Do you know what I mean? My bunions are hurt. Take your Colt 45 drinking ass off someplace. Yeah, man, I can't play no more, man, baby. Do you know how funny that scene is?
In terms of quotables, it's got a lot of quotables.
No, bro. Still. I was watching the dissing scene. You know when they're just dissing each other's mums?
Yeah.
Why is it such a bad diss that your mum's an astronaut? You know how funny that scene is? Your mum's an astronaut. Yo, man, he's talking about your mama. That's your mama he's talking about. And then he goes to fight him like they're kids on the playground.
Astronaut.
He said, look, me saying your mother's an astronaut is just another way of me saying you're all fucked up. And everyone just stopped busting up. And he's like, okay, get off my mama. Because I just got off yours. Oh, okay, she's out. Out. Cool. Tell me when you want to bring the bitch back. No, what? Bro, the humor's too much in that film. And it's thick and fast.
It's quick.
Don't it make you wonder how they shot the film?
Yeah.
Like, did they have to do this in like only a couple takes because it was natural? Yeah. Or did they have to do bare
I reckon
takes?
They done multiple takes and just saw whatever popped in it, because it was a lot of it you could tell was ad-libs, a lot of it was just off the cuff. Even Woody seemed very so natural in this. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't seem like
forced or anything.
His comedy felt very realistic.
Like when him and Wesley were going at it, the little quick basketball game when they was battling each other with the shooting free throws.
Okay,
and it's like, you're not beaten once, but twice by a slow, white, geeky chump. Like the whole everything about that scene. I mean, that scene is probably the best scene in the whole film, and it's in the first 5-10 minutes. Do you get what I'm saying?
Shout out to I mentioned it already, Rosie Perez.
Yeah,
looking damn sexy.
Oh man,
damn, she looked good in this.
That voice.
Her peak. No, I wouldn't say her peak. I'm just saying she looked good in this, man. Yeah, like she's sexy, bro. As a youth, that put me on that to that Latino shit. Yes, I started to say, okay, this is okay.
You're right. Excuse me. You're right. She was the one.
Okay, I'm right. Yes, I had to say.
Because most of us didn't know back then, innit?
No. What was Latino back then?
Yeah, we didn't know. As far as you were concerned, you were just black. I mean, they're black anyway. But we didn't know the difference.
We didn't know what it was. She looked light-skinned.
That's
what she looked.
We didn't know that Rosie Perez. Her name is Perez. For one, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Was Latino.
And she was a proper, like, she was big in the 80s and 90s. She done a lot. She's a famous choreographer that a lot of people don't know. She I think, I think she got her main rise to fame in Living Colour, because she was the choreographer for the Fly Girls, which is basically she birthed the career, or helped birth the career of J-Lo. You know what I mean? Of
Who
Jennifer
then
Lopez.
went on to star with Wesley and Woody in Money Train.
How interesting is that, bro?
6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Up
for
in
real.
Here,
you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Brings me on to the next thing. Is this the best Wesley and Woody film? I mean, for me, it's a trick question. For me, it clearly is. But I know you got a lot of love for Money Train.
Bruv, this is the hard one for me, because I love the character development in Money Train. But if we're honest, like, as funny as Money Train is, and it's a great action film, film.
Yeah.
But this film just has it
from top to bottom,
because it's got too many scenes. Even when they're in the 2-on-2 tournament, the continuous dissing with Dwayne Martin and Flight. Was it Flight and Willie? Yeah, be careful. We're gonna battle those two in the final. Like the clang, clang, clang. Like when Woody starts dissing them two, it's actually the funniest shit. Yeah. What are you? You got a big Z in your throat. What are you, the Black Zorro?
What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
He's like, what you think? Bruv, the dissing is so funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
The dissing is hilarious.
And of course, it has one of our most iconic quotables. That's the Ghana. You shooting for the Sudan. And a hook shot.
Bruv, no one has rinsed that shit more than us. We used to.
Seriously.
We still rinse
We still
that.
rinse that. We
Just
still rinse
out
that.
of blue, like, and you know what it is? What's the main reason we rinse it? Is like, if you see a buff chicken, you know she's dark skin, looks Ghanaian. It's like, ooh, that's the Ghana.
Right.
Always because of
Iconic,
that. It's
iconic line. It's an iconic line.
iconic, bruv. Seriously.
Serious. And I mean, you know what? Overall, it's a funny movie. It's got good dramatic parts.
Blatant.
It's actually a good story.
The dramatic performances
Are
look at
really
the
good,
dramatic-
bruv.
yeah.
Are really good. You see when Wesley's house gets robbed and,
Yeah.
his wife is
Yeah.
like, what? You didn't see
Proper,
no one
yeah.
come out there? Like,
Yeah.
I used to feel for them,
Bruv,
bruv. Because you know man was hustling hard.
Hustling.
House tiles and shit, bathroom tiles, man. Man's doing different shit.
Man,
Just to
them
get
free jobs.
free
What did he
jobs.
say? You know, I got the basketball thing, I got the towel thing, I got the house. You know, man's got bare jobs, bro.
Bare jobs. And then come and rinse them out like that.
Nah.
But his wife had that gravitas, man. She came across well.
Do you know the scene? I shouldn't laugh because it's part of the same scene. It's hilarious. I mean, it's serious, but for me, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know, he gets into the living room and he sits down. He's like, "Fuck me," and he's jarred. And then they show the cut to his baby, like his son. His son. And I'm like, every time I see that scene now, I just keep thinking like if they did a voiceover for his son, it'd be like, "Why, daddy? Why?" Like, because look at. Please watch that scene again and look at his son's face. Because as soon as he says that, they cut straight to his son, and it's just fucking hilarious. It's not supposed to be funny, but it's just hilarious.
But that shit's funny. That
It's
shit's funny.
But talking about Tyra Farrell, the woman that played his wife, like she was one of them actresses from back then. She got a lot of work as well. She's in Poetic Justice. She's in a couple films back then.
Hell of a lot of movies, man. She really was.
I like her in this though. She's mad sexy.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you
She
a
got
hard
strong
question now. Is this Wesley Snipes' best film?
Oh damn!
Let's just throw some out there. Passenger
Yeah,
57, Demolition Man,
Bruv, always
Jungle
Bet on
Fever,
Black. Oh,
New
shit.
Jack City. Always Bet on
Wait.
Black.
No, it's not. It's not.
No?
Unless, okay, only because New Jack City is my favorite.
Okay.
Like Nino Brown is one of the best.
Yeah, it's
characters,
one of the best
criminal characters
Ever. Just
One of the
ever.
best
Not
baddies
urban,
ever.
just ever.
Ever.
Just ever.
Ruthless.
Yeah. Ruthless.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Nah, you can't, bruv. He even says that in this film, by the way. Please understand. He even says that.
This is light.
Nah, bruv. It's because it's out of White Man Can't Jump and New Jack City.
Okay.
Like, and that's including, bruv. I'm a big Wesley fan. I like everything Wesley does.
It's better than this. You sure?
That's bruv. It's.
I'm gonna go to my car, get my other gun, shoot everybody's ass.
No, this ain't Raymond. Why are you going to rob the store that you go to all the time, you dickhead? It's like, give me your money. Raymond, is that you? No, this ain't Raymond. You dickhead. That's funny. Oh,
Fam,
shit.
it's
Okay.
scene after
Nah, I
scene
don't
after
know.
scene after scene in this shit, fam. I don't know.
It's
I'm
got
just gonna
bare-
say
you know what, it's got
straight.
bare quotables.
This is my favorite Wesley film.
But
Is
New
when-
Jack has got quotables as
New
well,
Jack's
bro.
got quotables for days.
Yeah, but do you know what? Can I just put them on par with each other then? Because I
Yeah,
can't pick.
no, that's fine.
I
That's
can't
fine.
pick. I can't
That's
pick.
fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. That's
It's
fine.
definitely these two. As much as I love Passenger,
And
it's-
fam, I loved Demolition Man as well.
Oh, God,
I used to love that shit,
Imagine
fam.
I didn't even mention Demolition
That
Man.
was one of the first films that man saw cinema. I was like, oh,
See,
shit, fam.
yeah,
This is
that's
the
crazy.
one, fam. Seriously.
Simon Phoenix, fam.
Oh, Simon Phoenix.
Simon
And we haven't
Phoenix.
even gotten onto Blade. But we're going to. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. We're going with this Wesley's career. Fam, I think I'm going to watch some Wesley this weekend, actually.
Yep,
I might
I think
need to
so.
watch some. I
I
need
think
to
so.
go for some Wesley.
Yep.
Some Passenger 57.
Yep. Always bet on
White
black.
Men Can't.
Yep.
Always bet on black. Some White Men Can't Jump.
Yep.
Some Blade.
Some Blade, some
1.
New Jack City, Blade
Listen,
1 and 2.
man. Oh.
Have I said this before? I don't know if I've said this on this podcast because I like to tell people this because I don't think a lot of people have realized this. Guillermo del Toro, the guy who directed Blade, great like horror director.
Yeah.
He directed Blade. Please, can everybody go and watch Blade 2? That's Blade the sequel, not the third one, not Blade Trinity.
Just
Blade
Blade
2. Yeah, just go watch Blade 2 and then go watch Hellboy 2. Golden Army, back
Same
to
film,
back.
same film.
It's exactly the same film. I just want everyone to go watch it, please.
Exactly
Don't
the
ask
same
me no
film.
questions.
Just watch it.
go watch both them
Just
films
watch
back
it.
to back and go tell me if they're not exactly identical.
Straight.
Seriously, they're the same film. They've even got the same baddie and the same actor playing the same baddie. Trust me on this. Go watch it. It's
Ridiculous.
But
It's ridiculous.
they're both brilliant.
Yeah. Dope films.
They're
Dope
both
films,
brilliant.
dope
But
films,
anyway,
dope films.
digress.
All right,
I
man.
digress.
So, I mean, let's wrap this up. How many picks are we going to give this one?
What? New White Men?
I just have to ask.
10,
It's
10,
prerequisite.
10.
I have to ask,
Yeah,
man.
it's 10. It's 10.
I'm going to go 10 as well.
100%. That's easy.
Ultra classic. If you haven't seen it, where have you been?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it in a while,
10 grand.
more
More like
likely.
10 grand. Sorry.
more likely you ain't seen it in a while, go check that out. Listen to this. Stop this. Find a copy of White Men Can't Jump
Seriously.
somewhere.
Go buy it if you
and
have
buy it if you have to, and watch that shit, because that shit is the one.
classic.
Is the one. 10 picks across the board. All right, so before we wrap up, Kwame, I want you to just break down for them. There's going to be a little change in the format of how we're doing Two Urban Guys and how certain things are happening.
Okay. Yes.
I don't give them everything yet, because we got to keep a few surprises. But just break it down.
Oh, I don't know what to not tell them.
Okay.
Wait,
tell them what you want. Tell them.
Okay.
Tell them why you're mad, Sway.
Yeah. But okay, just before I say that, I just want to say, like, aside from Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor, these two are the second best twosome of all time. I just want to say
I agree.
And I'm so hoping that they're going to get back together.
I agree.
There was rumored talks about White Men Can't Jump 2, but I don't really think they're going to do
It's
it.
too late now.
Yeah. They're both too old.
Way too
Unless it's their sons. That would be amazing. If they coach their sons' teams.
That's true.
But anyway, I digress.
I digress.
But they could easily do another twosome together.
And did you know Charlie Sheen was supposed to be Woody Harrelson's character?
Sorry, what?
They wanted Charlie Sheen.
Do you know what? I'm
originally
not
to
going
do
to diss
the Woody
that
Harrelson
because at the end of the day, he did do Money Talks
Exactly.
and he pulled it off because he was fucking hilarious in
You
that.
can do it. You can do it. But he
One of
said he
them
don't like
girls,
basketball.
one of them
He
boys,
don't like
like,
basketball.
Fuck them all. Sorry.
All right, cool. Yeah, so bro, break it down. What's going to be happening,
okay,
man?
So what we're going to be doing going into November, we are going to be going weekly. So the new format of the show is, instead of doing two current movies and one urban classic, we're going to be doing one current movie and one urban classic, which means the time limit of the show is going to be a little short, but don't worry, we're still going to give you all the jam-packed information and humor and
Everything we
insight
give you
into the show,
Yeah.
the films that we're watching and films that we're talking about. So
Yeah.
you'd still enjoy it just the same. It's just going to be spread out over 4 weeks, so it's going to be more enjoyable, more information to take in, and obviously all of the shows are going to be pushed onto YouTube as well. So it won't just be available on iTunes and SoundCloud; it'll be available on YouTube as well, which is
Video
great.
podcasting, yo.
Yeah, and that is probably one of the main things. It's going to become a video podcast.
Yeah.
So guess what? You're going to be able to see us live in the studio.
Two Urban Guys live.
Yep.
Well,
mean,
not
you know,
live, but
not
you know,
live, but you
YouTube
know.
recorded. You know what we're saying, fam.
Yeah.
Basically, you know.
Technically the first one that is probably it's probably going to be the first one that comes out is actually going to be our year birthday party, man.
Yeah,
Our
man.
year anniversary,
Yeah,
fam.
yeah,
It's going to be a
yeah.
year since we've been doing this.
It's heavy.
So we're having a big movie party. In the studio. So we're going to be celebrating. We're going to have people come down, watch a movie with us, and straight after the movie we're going to have a live podcast where everybody's going to get involved, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to film it, so you guys are going to get to see all of it and join in the fun, and you can watch the whole thing on YouTube. We're going to put out a couple of trailers, a couple of adverts as well, so you guys can see the clips.
But that is basically the beginning of the whole video podcast.
Yep. We're changing the game here. We're changing the game. It's going to be fun. We're going to tell them about the predictions, or shall we just wait?
As I said, there's got to have some secrets.
Okay, yeah.
We don't give everything away, man. We don't give everything away.
Don't you ever hold out on me.
We play some cards and then we just keep some to our chest, man. That's how we do. That's how we do.
I'm cool with that.
All right, man.
So
So yeah, guys, honestly, thank you guys for listening again. We want you to keep your eyes peeled for the new format changes. We'll be letting people know through the usual channels.
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter.
We really need to get more active on our Twitter, though.
Don't worry, we're getting there. We're getting there. And just in case people want to shout us, can you just remind the people where they can do that?
Instagram and Twitter at urban_iPlayer. I always do that. Sorry, at urban_iPlayer and at Two Urban Guys. That's Instagram and Twitter. Check out both of those pages and hit us up and we'll get back to you. And make sure you log on to iTunes and SoundCloud and listen to the show.
Definitely.
YouTube as well.
Definitely. So yeah, man, we'll see you next time in a new format. You'll actually be able to see us.
Yeah.
Two Urban Guys
in the studio. I mean, Well, no.
Yeah.
No, it's weird because you said that, because I said that, and I said that. Actually, I should really say that as well. The two urban guys in the studio is actually just gone on a hiatus. So you're not going to hear that show for a little while. We just did episode 5, didn't we?
Yeah.
So episode 5 is where it stops. Where basically that show has now been put under development. So we're going to be changing that show's format, and it's going to be something completely
very
different.
exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah,
very
that's
exciting.
dope. So wait on it.
Like I said, we've got a lot of secrets coming.
Yeah.
All
Definitely
right.
going to tell about that one.
Cool, man.
Yeah, man. Great show.
Great show.
So we'll see you next time, people.
Peace.
Black Star Power ownership is key. We out. Peace.
You are locked into Urban iPlay Radio, the world's first urban podcast network.